Yo, what up, beautiful people? We about to talk about how to not give a fuck. At least my version of how to not give a fuck, man. And what do not give a fuck mean? I don't mean be heartless and treat people like they ain't shit. I mean not give a fuck what people think about you. You know what I'm saying? So this is how I go about things, man. I have to keep in mind. I keep in mind that no matter how much you believe in past lives and reincarnation and all of that shit, right? One thing for sure is that you're here right now. You're here right now. You know this. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't have to. Why I always gotta. Let me throw this shit out, man. Not litter. I'm not gonna litter. Wait till I get to the trash can. All right, why do I do that? I don't know why I do that. When it comes to my crib, nah. Keep it clean. Keep it clean. I'll be like, it'll wait. I don't know why. Take care of the inner before the outer. That's all. But anyway, one thing we know for sure is that we're here right now. Okay? So this one life that you know of, why choose to hand it over to a bunch of strangers and a bunch of so-called loved ones? And the reason why I say so-called loved ones, because there's a lot of people that's living their lives trying to be accepted and validated by people that's within their same bloodline. Like, so that's where most of their energy go. And even when it comes to their choices, who they date, career-wise, a lot of that is to satisfy people that has the same bloodline as you. I say so-called loved ones because if what makes you happy doesn't make them happy for you, how much of your family is that? I put a quotation mark on that for a reason because of the etymology of what family really means. But what we know family to mean right now, to this present day, without digging into the history of it. If that's your family and they love you, your happiness should count. For real. See, we got a habit of trying to hold on to people just because they the same bloodline as us. Because we feel obligated. When you say somebody's your family, this is my brothers, my sisters, my mama, my daddy, you feel an obligation there to love them and to be them and to keep them a part of your life. And that's just not how life is. Especially if they're taken away from you and they're draining you. Your cutoff game needs to be very, very real. Your happiness matters. So how you not give a fuck, the first step that I take is acknowledging the fact that this is the one life that I'm sure I have. Because this is here. This is fact right here. I'm here right now. This is fact. Everything else is just a belief. That you come back or you've been here before. That's just a belief. That's a belief that you choose to have. But I know for a fact, I'm here right now. So my happiness matters. And every time that you do something, let me go to your family just for a second, right? Like, even when it comes to parenting, a lot of us get rerouted from our purpose and walking in our assignment through parenting. Because when your parents fell at something, they start to live vicariously through you. So whatever they failed in, they wasn't successful in. Marriage, all of that shit. They put pressures on you to be successful in those areas that they wasn't successful in. This is in most cases. I am not generalizing this. And I know for sure it's impossible to make everybody happy. And most of us try to impress strangers. More than our own family. We try to impress. Who you are should be impressing enough. And you can't expect people to love you for who you are if you're not being who you are. A lot of people that you deal with fell in love with who you presented because you thought this is what they like. Just to fit in. And when you trying to fit in, that means you don't belong there. So why are you trying to fit in? You're trying to squeeze in a place that has no room for you. You don't belong there. You know what I'm saying? She didn't even see me. She always light up when she see me because she be looking mean as hell. I don't think I want to park right here. I want to get this. Make sure ain't nobody old behind me because they can get this parking spot. I don't mind walking. You know what I'm saying? You older, You need the convenience of this parking spot, boo-boo. Let me see if they older. I could get in the spot. Oh, no, he cool. Go ahead, player. You cool. Ah, a little sexy. No, for real, man. I want y'all to think about this, man. Like, every time you try to fit in or you try to satisfy people around you, that's no longer your life. You just handed, let me see if I got a little light for y'all. You just handed your life over to these people. It's no longer your life. So now they holding the puppet strings to what you do next or what move you make next that's going to make them happy, because it has nothing to do with your happiness. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, I just think about it like this, man. I'm not about to die for people that's not willing to die for me. Half of these motherfuckers won't even drive you to the hospital. You know what I'm saying? Half of these motherfuckers won't even show up at your funeral. So why die for people that wouldn't die for you, man? Even if they would die for you, then shit, you need to convince them not. Like, this your life. This the life that you know of right now. People gonna always judge you. I don't care what you do. I don't care what you do. They're going to stone you in some shape or form. You cannot make everybody happy. But the one person you know for sure that you can make happy is you. You know what you want. Like, once you get along with yourself and you do that work, you know what makes you happy, man. You know what you light up, where you light up at. You know what I'm saying? When certain things happen, like, you know what makes you happy. But everybody else, you're going to be constantly playing this game of reshaping and molding yourself for different people and not for you and who you want to be and what you want to do in life. You can't think about what your parents going to think. You can't think about what your family going to think. You can't think about none of that. Y'all want this? They was older. They looking away too fast. He fucking that gum. Oh, boy, I thought I'd be fucking some gum up. Shit. He just killed my whole little thing, man. That's just something I want to talk. I mean, like, I want y'all to think about, man. Like, I get it. We want to get along with people and all of that shit. But you want your authentic self, to get along with people who's their authentic selves. Only people that So you can't make unhappy people happy. The only people who want you to change for them are miserable people. They're not happy with themselves. So it's hard for you to be happy, or for you to make them happy. You can't, because they didn't even do the work to make them happy. So they're going to always seek for other people to live according to how they expect them to live, because they're not happy with themselves. They didn't do the work. You cannot make unhappy people happy. And that same thing goes like in relationships. You know, you tell your mate, I just want to make you happy. No, I want to add on to your happiness, because I can't make you happy. I just can't do it. It's impossible, man. So y'all need to get back in y'all power and get your life back. Because you're going to go around reshaping yourself the wrong way. You're going to do all type of twists and turns, trying to fit into people's little fantasies of you. Nah. So, moral of the story is, nah, ain't no moral. How to not give a fuck is you have to choose it. You have to choose it consistently. You have to choose you consistently. Nobody's going to choose you consistently. So that's up to you to choose you consistently. So that's how you not give a fuck. Have a beautiful day.